I showed up here, like the scale and the scope of this premiere is world class. It's really one of the most exciting nights I've seen in Hollywood in a long time. This movie is the next step in the evolution of how we tell this story, going deeper into ape culture, creating a fuller world, showing some amazing visuals, but also showing this transition as we go forward to a new set of apes that we're going to be following.
In a way, it's I think it'll be very familiar to the fans of the recent movies, of the last Caesar trilogy, but it's also going to be a fan of people who grew up on the '68 movie. And it's also, we really hope, that it's going to invite a whole new set of fans into this movie. You know, this thing was made with to kind of stand on its own, but still be kind of, you know, a part of that family of this 9 movies before us, and this awesome universe.
Weta has done such an amazing job of perfectly capturing our performances in these apes. You know, that, like, Noah is me, and when I watch him, I see myself. And even when I just look at a picture of him, I see myself, also because I do kind of look like him. Everything that we were developing in Ape School was in service of who we were playing, which is why when you watch the movie, you know, every single one of us has a slightly different way of moving, a slightly different way of standing and behaving. So it was a really specific process that you know, we found through improvisation with each other and through, you know, thinking about who these characters were on the inside.
Honestly, this was the most joyous film to work on. All the actors are such lovely people, and Wes is such an intelligent director. He's visually a genius, but also is able to give such fantastic direction, and I was really able to lean on him and the cast, so it's my best experience so far.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of unbelievable. It's a long time coming. You know, with the ape training that kind of got us to the place where we were ready for the camera. And then you go to camera, and we shot for 6 months. And then there was a whole year after that, just waiting to see what magic, you know, Wes and Weta were going to bring to the project. And I knew it was going to be magnificent, but when I saw it last week, you know, my eyes watered up, and I have to say, in French we say, j'ai eu des frissons, I had chilly bumps everywhere. I was just really overwhelmed by how beautiful every frame is, and how the detail is so, the minutia is so incredible that I could actually see all my friends up on screen in their ape form, but it's exactly like them and their performances. So it's really a beautiful thing to get to see that kind of wizardry in action.
I'm proud to be a part of this. I love these big films. I can't wait to see it. I've not seen it. I did a little bit of looping, and so that's all I've seen.
Well, what I've found, like, over the years, I've realized is, like, the Apes fans are pretty fanatical. So I think it's been a long time from the last movie to this movie, and I think I will be really interested to see how they feel about it. It's a slightly different tone. It's a different kind of scope of movie. It's like things are, you know, we're in a radically different part of the world, or time-wise, and I just think, like, this sort of, see how they kind of react to, like, you know, the newness of it all. Like, kind of like, and I'm hoping that they are as happy about it as I am.
We had like 6 weeks of training of ape school, in which we like dissected ape anatomy and like the differences between human anatomy, and learned how to become physically apes, and then learning how to speak and learning how to answer questions. And then we did a lot of improv, and we're together. And so that informed, by the time we started shooting, throw anything at us and we're ready to go.
Honestly, I haven't even taken it in this moment. I'm looking around. Oh, look, that's me. I just saw that. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to be in such an iconic place with so many amazing humans, and this film was a joy. It's not always that you get to work with a crew and a cast that really feel like family. So for me, it's an honor to be here. I'm happy to play, and what a beautiful day.
I think just the epicness of the landscape and the world. The world is just so big and beautiful in this. Wes is just such a visual genius. I think what's amazing about it is it's a new era. You know, it's just a great new kind of dive into this franchise. But I think what they've done so well is really honour what fans have fallen in love with the last trilogy and with the history of apes, you know. So whether you're a new fan or you're an old fan coming back, there's something in it for everybody.
I'm most excited for them to just experience the world of Planet of the Apes again, you know, whether if you're the fan of the original, you know, the 60s version and the Andy Serkis version, and yeah, it really combines the two worlds, and for the world building Wes has made is just, yeah, it's just unbelievable. So I'm excited for them to see the world that we've created.
It's like there's an electricity running in me right now. I mean, like, that was so amazing to like finally see it. And I just landed in LA a couple of days ago, and so like the billboards everywhere and like the horses on the beach, it's just insane what they're doing. And like even this, I'm like, whoa. And also seeing all the cast members again, we're like such a little family, so it's really special to be like, oh my god, my apes are back.